Okay, guys. So I have done Mega Man 2 on the first two Mega Man 11 on the first two difficulties, and I'm gonna put out a review on it now. So my biggest complaint I've already discussed is that the game is too darn short. Flicky light. But Mega Man 11 does not offer a lot in replay value, yet I still replay it. I do want to address this little thing because it still seems like something people aren't too sure about, but it is hyper disappointing. So, you remember that Game Informer magazine that took a photo of something that they apparently were not supposed to take a photo of? That being the... this came out. This is confirmed in Japan. They haven't said anything on it here in America, but they were probably figuring, yeah, hardcore people will figure this out. But they'll go through the work of translating everything, but whatever. They came out and said, yeah, they weren't supposed to take photos of that, so they didn't know what they were gonna do for. Ow, motherfucker! They were something just stung the shit out of me. There was a bee floating around in here earlier, but we got it to go away, and this didn't feel like a bee. And there's no stinger in me. Ow. The character from Smash Bros. He's in Mega Man's Final Smash. I know the character from the Completionist video. I do watch a few videos on Star Force and Battle Network, even though I've never had the opportunity to play the games. I do like watching how the gameplay style rolls out. So, needless to say, I like Star Force. Nope. Come to think of it, if you go back and watch that or look at that photo, the colors are a bit off, but I chalk that up to shitty capturing methods. Because everything in that photo's colors are off. But Star Force's color, the outfit color is way off. Still, better yet, DLC can include not costumes, but characters. So, you get a Mega Man Classic styled version of X. So it's just Mega Man, it looks like Mega Man Classic, but it's X. Other characters. Do I think this will happen? No. Am I pretty confident that Proto Man and Base will be in the game eventually at some point? Yeah, I'm pretty confident. But I don't think Zero and X are going to be in the game. Anyways, this is a review, or I don't think Zero, X, or .exe or Star Force are going to be in the game at any point in the series. Not even that costume. I don't think that's going to make it much in the way of replayability. I am slightly pissed off with how you have to unlock this one item. You have to change the internal clock or wait till Saturday. Fortunately, it is 1:30 a.m. exactly on the dot. And it was Friday yesterday, so now hopefully they fix it. But with the Xbox One, to change the clock, you have to sign into a parent account. Because I guess I'm on some sort of like family thing, so I have to sign into my dad's account, which I don't have on there anymore. So I gotta figure out how to get it, and I can't change the internal clock without that account. It is extremely freaking annoying that to change the internal clock, I have to sign into a parent account. I'm like, why the hell would I have to do that? What the? That doesn't make any sense. Microsoft needs to fix their shit. I'm gonna refer it somewhere else. But Mega Man 11 is a true return to form. 8 Robot Masters, 4 Wily stages, and the only returning boss in the game is the Yellow Devil. That's fine, but having a returning boss would have been really cool. Or having more returning bosses would have been really cool. and a really great way to get into Mega Man really late, so I wouldn't be too affected by this. But, you know, for other people who grew up with these games, it would be great for them to, a great way to increase replayability by having stuff that people loved. That'd also give more bosses, more powers, and lengthen the game just a bit. That'd be really cool to have had. But here's what I'm thinking should be added as DLC down the line. I'm thinking 4 pieces of DLC, so like a Call of Duty thing. Not that Call of Duty's DLC is any good. Call of Duty and their DLC has gone way downhill over the years. It was cool at first, now X. I really liked in Ghost that they had the one horror movie inspired level. Because in that one, you could turn into Michael Myers. Mike Myers, whatever it was. No, Mike Myers is the actor. Michael Myers from Halloween. But so 4 DLC packs, I think that's all people would really be able to stomach. Just because too much is, you don't want to charge too much off of people. But 2 level packs, I think one of them should have, each level pack should have like 3 levels. One to jump value of a DLC pack. Like, I know I said 4 would be all people would be able to stomach, but if you want to add 2 more, people would love that Star Force mode, and people would love the X. I'm not familiar with Bass too much. I just like him as a character. I'm pretty sure he can dash like X can, so there's that. But Proto Man, whenever he jumps, he has a shield, so my hair just got really crazy. Okay, sorry, I was messing with my phone. It probably recorded reactions that I didn't mean to give. My phone was being straight up retarded. Anyways, that offended 1,000 people, but I can't really edit it out, so sorry about that. I mean, sorry, not sorry, but sorry. Not sorry. For that in Mega Man 9, Proto Man, even when he got, even when he beat the same robot, you know, because that's kind of what you do, he got different powers, so Proto Man and Bass could do something like that. I've never played Mega Man 10, and I haven't made it past the first level in Mega Man 9, so don't know too much about that stuff. But because I wouldn't want that to mess with the new, or like the current story, and I definitely wouldn't want them to not have a story. But for the retro pack, you could have because that'd be kind of weird to have a bunch of those. I guess the black hole gun from Mega Man 9 would be really cool. But the next level pack could have could be like an extension. Nah, don't make that an extension, never mind. But I can't really say what they would do for that, but also, this is unrelated, but for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, they should do they should have Mega Man Classic thrown in there as DLC. That'd be really cool. Anyways, they should do DLC for Mega Man 11 to add multiplayer. The closest thing that I have access to for a multiplayer Mega Man game, as well as Mega Man 7's Mega Man 7 has like this weird multiplayer mode. It's like a very, 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 very basic Street Fighter, but with Mega Man characters. Only two of. There are two characters, one level. Two versions of each character, and each one only has 3 moves. And if you're playing as another version of the same character, it has the same move. Or just, like, I don't know what that is. And then he has a power slide and his standard Mega Buster. But the way the buttons are inputted, it's basically Street Fighter. And then Bass has a weird, like, Shoryuken. But Bass has his, like, Shoryuken kick, and then he has this weird torpedo thing where he turns himself into a torpedo. It's kind of weird. And then he has his Mega Buster. So it's really, like, very, 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 very basic. But unfortunately, it's the closest thing we got to a multiplayer Mega Man game. Multiplayer DLC would be kind of hard to do, so I wouldn't hold my breath for that. But hopefully they take that as a suggestion to add multiplayer in the next Mega Man game. And if they do multiplayer, honestly, I can't say I'd play multiplayer levels. But just imagine fighting Cutman. Oh, there's this one multiplayer game, but I can't play it. It's like the Power Fighters or something, and it's got a bunch of bosses. And I think it's Power Fighters. It's got a bunch of bosses in multiplayer from other Mega Man games. My phone was dying, so I had to hurry up to the charger. My thumb hurts for some reason. I don't know. I think it's because I was low on the blah blah. This will be a good format for the rest of the video, I guess. But assuming the Retro Fighters DLC is even a thing that will ever happen, or Retro Bosses DLC is ever a thing that will ever happen, and it merges with the like Cutman, Gutsman, Bombman. I'm just gonna start listing bosses, but it's like a multiplayer, 2 players. One guy's either Mega Man, Bass, Proto Man, X, Star Force, or .exe, and the other guy is Mega Man. You know, just whatever. Someone is someone, and you fight characters like Cutman, Bombman, Gutsman, Iceman, Fireman, kind of thing. So, just like, hold on. You have nothing in that chest? Okay. Just like, a bunch of, like, 2 players to a bunch of bosses. Wouldn't it be really cool? Make Mega Man games multiplayer, dude. Like, don't focus multiplayer, but multiplayer is a nice thing to have in any game, I think. Mighty Number 9 did multiplayer. Mighty Number 9 isn't very good, though. Wait, did they fix it? Is it good again? Or was it good ever? Did they fix it? No one watched the video and no one watched the stream, but it's undeniable that I beat the whole game on stream. So, yeah. But there's a whole bunch of, they're like, I think didn't make very much progress in Blockman stage. I gave up and went back to Newcomer, and then for to fight the Robot Masters, and then I went to Casual to fight the Wily levels. And I got mileage, so like, I'm getting mileage out of this game, and I don't really know why. I beat it twice the same day it came out. Did the Robot Masters on Casual and did the rest of them, or the Robot Masters on Newcomer and did the rest of it on Casual. So I wish the game was longer. Like, honestly. But it's a nice return to form. So that made me happy. Hopefully this means Megaman is back. I also want a sequel to Street Fighter Cross Megaman. That'd be awesome. But dude, Megaman has been gone so long. Go watch the Megaman 11 reveal trailer. That trailer shows you exactly what Megaman has been doing for the past 8 years. And of Mega Man crossover, I think what they're referring to that is, or what they mean by that is Street Fighter Cross Mega Man. And that's a fan game that was made official. It was like Sonic Mania, kinda. It just really sucks. There we go. But I grabbed a cat by its tail with my toes. They probably don't like that. Anyways. It's a nice... Mega Man, like, they haven't been doing anything. Dude, my whole brain just rewound for, like, several times in that sentence. I'm still playing catch up with my brain, I think. Mega Man 11 is a nice return to form, and hopefully it means that Mega Man's coming back, but... like... I don't want them to just leave Mega Man out of the equation. I have spooked Jessers. I don't want them to just remove Mega Man again. Because this game has been 8 years in the making, man. Mega Man 9 and 10 came out. And they were really good. 10 wasn't as good. I played a little bit of it recently. I just hadn't played it before. And, because it's in the Legacy Collection too, which I just got. I got Mega Man Legacy Collection 2 on the 28th. And I got... and that's a good way to close out the video. In conclusion, though, Mega Man 11, this video is all over the place, I'm sorry. This is why I'm trying to get scripts out for some of my other videos. But some people, the lady I'm referring to is not watching the video, but if she was, she keeps moving all my shit. I mean, I know she's trying to get the house organized again, and she doesn't have to, she's just being nice. In fact, she does it whenever she gets bored. Kind of weird. She, like, feels the need to clean the house, which is kind of weird. I'm not complaining. I mean, I am when my stuff gets moved all over the place and doesn't make any sense, but she's always cleaning the house for whatever reason. So, that's really nice. But anyways, she likes to come over here and move all my stuff because it's in the way of something, and I'm like, well, cool, but I was coming back to that, and now it's gone. Just come on, go to sleep. It's okay. Okay, Dexter. Jess, you'll be fine. It's okay, it's okay, Dex. But my shit got moved. I haven't found it since then, so
again, in conclusion, 10 out of 10. I have a lot of problems with it, but all of these very, very, very minor problems are not enough to justify even changing it from 0.1, or like from 10 out of 10 to 9.9 out of 10. Also, IGN, what justifies having like 6.7 out of 8 out of 10 out of shit? Dexter. What justifies 9.9 anyways? How do you warrant like a small percentage of a number out of that actual number? I think my brother was beeping. Zach's on a new trach and ventilator thing. It's not new, he's had it for the last... He's had it since before Snowball gave birth to the kittens. Funny I should say that because I got this thing. Hey Dexter. Say hi to the camera, Dexter. Every now and then he beeps, but he has a nurse in there taking care of him. He gets a nurse on... He's supposed to get a nurse on weekdays and stuff, but he doesn't. He gets them on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and... No, that can't be right. The nurses swap out, and the company can't always provide us with everyone we need, so it gets changed around. But I was just worried for a second because Zach was beeping and whining, but he's got a nurse in there, so... Not the one that keeps moving everything around, but still technically a nurse. See, you can hear him, he's beeping now. Okay, so I gotta get back on topic, because he's beeping. But first, I gotta go check that out, because it sounds like she might need help, so... Alright, part of his trach messed up, but everything's fine now. In conclusion, I keep saying in conclusion, but something always changes the topic. Wait, no, I already concluded it. I just started talking about something else. See, my mind just rewinds whenever something else comes up. It's really weird how it does that. It's just like... friggin' 1 minute, I'm talking about a cat giving birth, and then I'm like, oh yeah, remember when that cat was a baby? I'm like, why did it just rewind or something? Or I'm like, yeah, it's amazing that Snowball was a baby, now she gave birth, and then something changes the subject, and I'm like, it's amazing how Snowball was a baby, now she's giving birth. And, you know, by the way, Snowball is still gone, so I guess that's why she's on the mind. I was gonna do a stakeout, because I swear I saw her in someone's windowsill. No one has reported her missing yet. Her corpse hasn't been found, so I know she's alive, but that means someone took her. And no one reported a missing cat. We went to a bunch of different websites. We went to a Facebook group. I shared a photo in one of my videos that I just went through like 10,000 plus photos, probably even more than that, looking for Snowball, and she's still gone. So no one has found her. I swear though, I swear, right as soon as she went missing, I saw in someone's window Snowball. We came back, something was dragged out of the window. I was like, meh. But now tomorrow I'm going on a stakeout, going over there, and I'm gonna be like, you know what? Because I didn't see it get dragged out of the window. All I saw was it was there and then it wasn't there. So I chalked it up to not her being there. Nothing was there at all. But because my dad didn't see anything either. But I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna subtly walk up to the. I'm gonna be like. I'm gonna just stealthily. I'm gonna walk around the block a few times. And then I'm gonna come back, wait 5 minutes, get some water, pretend like I'm catching my breath, do again, sit down for a bit, just keep monitoring that window subtly so no one sees me, and once I see Snowball, I punch through the window, take the cat, run away before anyone ever saw me. That would just be... I don't know. I feel like if that was my cat, can I get punished for breaking the window? It's my cat that you kidnapped. My family member. You abducted. I don't give a shit. If I find my cat in there, I'm doing it. I'm not causing any harm to anyone. I mean, if I can... Hopefully, if I can get the window open without doing that, then I will. But I don't give a shit about destruction of property if you had my... I got so heated up just right there that I was about to... I don't give a frick about my if I'm destruction of property if you have my cat. In fact, I might even beat you to a pulp right there. Just saying. But... we just have to wait and see, I guess. I guess that's a good way to end out this video. I mean, not really. It's a freaking terrible way to end out the video, but I guess it's a good way. And I don't really have much of a choice. I have exactly 3 minutes and 2 seconds left to record, so see ya.